There are many forms of punishment in the UK, with prison being viewed as the highest. Community sanctions were introduced as an alternative to prison due to the rise. The most commonly used community sanction is a fine, where the offender must pay a sum of money to the court, and failure to do this could result in a more serious punishment, including a prison sentence. Caldwell outlined advantages of fines. Fines are cheap to give to offenders, and they generate income which we back into the judicial system. Fines also avoid the bad effects of imprisonment, such as loss of employment and income. Potwin and Salmon said that fines can be seen as the operating cost of offending, where the offender sees that receiving and paying a fine is preferable than altering their offending behaviour. Also, that when an offender is given a fine, they may result to commit another crime such as theft to gather the funds to pay it off. Community payback is where offenders do 40 to 300 hours of unpaid work within the community. This work can include clearing up litter, removing graffiti, and painting. Of the 11,000 community service orders given each month, 65% of them are completed or finished early due to good behaviour. On the other hand, the remaining 35% are not completed due to breach of curfews, not showing up, or the offender has been convicted of another offence. Between 2011 and 2012, 76% of offenders completed their community service. Community sentences were more effective by 8.3% at reducing reoffending rates than custodial sentences of less than 12 months. Rehabilitation is another form of community sanction. Offenders are ordered to take part in programs to alter their behaviour and personal situations. This can include the problems that led them to commit the crime and avoid committing future crimes. Counselling, anger management, job application, and restorative justice are all examples of programs within rehabilitation. Banks stated that rehabilitation tailors the punishment to fit in with the offender's needs rather than with their offence. Incapacitation is viewed to be the best form of punishment, as it separates the criminals from the community, deprives them of their freedom, and is meant to alter their behaviour. In a document, the Home Office stated that for most offenders, imprisonment has to be justified in terms of public protection, denunciation, and retribution. Otherwise, it can be an expensive way of making bad people worse. Prison is a form of deterrence. This is a theory that forms of punishment will deter the offender from committing a crime from a fear of punishment. General deterrence is designed to prevent criminality in the general public, as punishment sets an example to them. Specific deterrence is designed to deter individuals from committing any future offences by giving harsh punishments. Retribution is the theory that punishment is justified because it is deserved. This means that the offender deserves to be punished for the offence if they have broken the rules in society. Also, that the offender should be punished according to the crime.